Hello and welcome. I am Tomito, and it is my great privilege to invite you on an extraordinary journey to a land sculpted by ice and time, a realm where ancient sagas whisper on the wind and modern life thrives in remarkable harmony with the wild. We are venturing north, to the Kingdom of Norway, a place of profound and dramatic beauty. Here, the very fabric of the landscape tells a story of immense power and delicate resilience, a narrative that has shaped not only the earth but also the spirit of its people. It is a land of contrasts, where serene, glass-like waters reflect jagged, snow-capped peaks, and where the sun can refuse to set for months on end. Our exploration today will be a tapestry woven from many threads. We will wander through the vibrant, beating heart of its capital city, a hub of innovation and culture that rests gently on the edge of a fjord. From there, we will venture into the wilderness, to the very arteries of the country. The magnificent world-renowned fjords, carved deep into the coastline by the colossal force of ancient glaciers. We shall also discover the unique rhythm of life in the far north, experiencing a festival born from a celestial phenomenon, and uncover a remarkable feat of human engineering, a testament to the Norwegian spirit of ingenuity in the face of natural challenges. So I invite you to settle in and join me as we uncover the many facets of Norway. From its bustling urban centers to its silent, awe-inspiring natural cathedrals, and from its unique cultural celebrations to the fascinating facts that lie beneath the surface. This is more than just a trip. It is an immersion into a world that is at once ancient and pioneering, a place that continues to captivate and inspire all who are fortunate enough to witness its wonders. Let our journey begin. Our story begins here, in Oslo. Cradled at the head of the Oslo Fjord and enveloped by forested hills, this is not merely a capital city, it is a living ecosystem where human creativity and the natural world exist in a delicate, symbiotic relationship. It is a city that breathes with the tides, its modern pulse synchronized with the ancient rhythms of the surrounding landscape. One can feel the history here in the stones of the Akershus fortress, which has stood guard over the harbor for more than 700 years, a silent witness to the comings and goings of kings and conquerors, its ramparts echoing with tales of a nation's past. Yet, to look only to the past would be to miss the vibrant, forward-looking spirit that truly defines modern Oslo. Look there, at the waterfront, where the Opera House rises from the fjord like a glacier calving into the sea. Its angled white marble surfaces invite you not just to observe but to walk upon it, to become part of the architecture itself. It is a bold statement, a symbol of a culture that is open, accessible, and deeply connected to its environment. This architectural marvel is a gathering place, a stage for world-class performances, and a testament to Norway's commitment to public art and community. The city's cultural heart beats strongly in its many museums. On the Bygdøy Peninsula, one can almost hear the creak of timber and the snap of sails. Here, vessels that once braved the unforgiving polar seas and crossed the vast Pacific are preserved in stunning detail. The Fram Museum and the Kon-Tiki Museum are not just collections of artifacts, they are portals to an age of heroic exploration, tributes to the indomitable human will to discover what lies beyond the horizon. They tell the stories of individuals like Amundsen and Heyerdahl, whose courage and curiosity expanded our understanding of the planet. And all around, nature is never far away. The city is a gateway to the Oslomarka, a vast protected forest that serves as a playground and a sanctuary for its inhabitants. In winter, its trails are traced by the silent glide of cross-country skis. In summer, they are paths for hikers and foragers. This seamless integration of urban life and wilderness is perhaps Oslo's most defining characteristic. It is a city that understands its place within the grander scheme of nature, offering its people a unique quality of life, where a morning commute can be followed by an afternoon immersed in the tranquility of the forest. We leave the city behind now and travel west, towards the coast, to witness a geological spectacle of almost unimaginable scale and beauty. These are the Norwegian fjords, the deep, dramatic incisions that scar the country's coastline. They are not rivers but immense, sea-filled valleys, gouged out by colossal glaciers during the last ice age. Standing at their edge, one is humbled by the sheer power that was required to carve these chasms, some plunging more than 1,000 meters below the water's surface, with cliffs rising just as high directly into the sky. It is a landscape that commands silence and contemplation, Among the most celebrated of these natural wonders are the Geiranger Fjord and the Norway Fjord, both so extraordinary that they have been granted the status of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. To journey through them is to enter another world. The water, a deep, placid emerald, reflects the towering cliffs with perfect clarity, creating a mesmerizing, symmetrical world of stone and sky. The silence is profound, broken only by the cry of a circling sea eagle or the distant, thunderous roar of a waterfall. These are not merely scenic routes, they are sacred waterways, passages into the very heart of Norway's natural soul. Along the sheer cliff faces, one can spot the evidence of human tenacity. Small, abandoned farmsteads cling precariously to tiny ledges of green, high above the water. Places like Skagfla and Knivsfla in the Geiranger Fjord tell stories of a life of incredible hardship and isolation, where families lived for generations, sustained by what little the land and their own resilience could provide. These farms, now silent, are powerful monuments to the human ability to adapt and survive in even the most formidable of environments. Their existence a testament to a bond with the land that is almost impossible for us to comprehend today. As our vessel glides through these majestic corridors, waterfalls like long white veils cascade down the dark rock. The famous Seven Sisters and their suitor are not just streams of water, they are characters in a local legend, their constant flow a part of the fjord's living story. This is a dynamic environment, ever-changing with the light and the seasons. It is here that one truly understands the raw, untamed power of nature. The fjords are Norway's masterpieces, sculpted by ice, filled by the sea, and left for us to witness in a state of profound and humbling awe. Our journey now takes us far to the north, beyond the Arctic Circle, to a land where the familiar rhythms of day and night are suspended. Here, during the summer months, the sun engages in a celestial dance, refusing to dip below the horizon. This is the phenomenon of the midnight sun, a period of perpetual daylight that transforms the landscape and the very nature of time itself. For weeks on end, the world is bathed in a soft, ethereal glow, a golden twilight that lingers through the hours we would normally associate with deepest night. This extraordinary natural event gives rise to a unique form of celebration. Across northern Norway, in towns like Tromsø and Bodo, communities come together for what can be described as the Midnight Sun Festival. It is not a single organized event, but rather a collective, joyful response to the endless light. Life spills out into the open. Cafes and streets are alive with people at 2 or 3 in the morning, their faces illuminated by a sun that hangs low in the northern sky. The distinction between day and night blurs into a continuous, dreamlike state of being. The activities during this period are a celebration of the outdoors. People go kayaking on the calm, sunlit sea at midnight, or hike to a mountain summit to watch the sun dip towards the horizon, only to begin its slow ascent once more without ever disappearing. There are concerts, bonfires on the beaches, and markets that run through the night. It is a time of incredible energy and optimism, a stark contrast to the long, dark polar night of winter. The endless daylight seems to infuse everything and everyone with a vibrant, restless vitality. To experience the midnight sun is to have one's own internal clock profoundly reset. It challenges our most fundamental perception of time's passage. It is a reminder that our planet's relationship with its star is not uniform, that there are places on Earth where the rules we take for granted are beautifully and wonderfully broken. This festival, this period of wakefulness, is a tribute to the sun, a life-giving force, and a chance for people to store up light and warmth in their memories, to sustain them through the darkness that will inevitably return. For our final chapter, we delve deep into the earth, to uncover a marvel not of nature, but of human engineering born from a need to conquer the immense natural barriers that define this country. Norway's landscape, with its towering mountains and deep fjords, presents a formidable challenge to transportation. For centuries, communities were isolated, especially during the harsh winters. Connecting these places required not just ambition, but a truly audacious level of ingenuity and perseverance. The solution often was not to go over the mountains, but to go through them. And so, we arrive at the Lardole Tunnel. This is no ordinary tunnel, stretching for an astonishing 24.5 kilometers or just over 15 miles. It holds the title of the world's longest road tunnel. It burrows through the vast gneiss mountains that separate the municipalities of Lærdal and Aurland, providing a vital, all-weather link that has transformed life in the region. To enter it is to embark on a subterranean journey, a passage through the very heart of a mountain that would otherwise take hours of treacherous driving to circumvent. The creators of this tunnel understood a crucial challenge. Driving for 20 minutes or more through a monotonous gray tube can be mentally fatiguing, even hypnotic, and therefore dangerous. Their solution was brilliantly simple and deeply humane. Every 6 kilometers, the tunnel opens into one of 3 enormous caverns, vast artificial caves blasted from the rock. These are not merely rest stops, they are works of art, illuminated with vibrant blue and yellow light, designed to mimic the glow of sunrise and the color of daylight. This careful use of lighting does more than just break the monotony. It is a psychological intervention, designed to keep drivers alert, and to give the impression of passing through different, distinct zones. The blue light suggests a glacier's cool depths, while the golden light at the base evokes a rising sun, providing a sense of refreshment and reorientation. It is a remarkable fusion of safety engineering and aesthetic design, a recognition that a journey, even one deep underground, should consider the well-being and mental state of the traveler. The Lardole Tunnel is more than just a road, it is a symbol of the Norwegian philosophy of finding thoughtful, human-centric solutions to immense challenges. Our journey through Norway, from the cultural depths of Oslo to the geological splendors of the fjords, from the perpetual light of the north to the engineered heart of a mountain, is now drawing to a close. But what we have seen is merely a glimpse, a brief chapter in an epic story that is constantly unfolding. Norway is a country that must be felt as much as it is seen. It is in the crispness of the air, the profound silence of a fjord, the shared warmth of a midnight sun celebration, and the quiet admiration for a people who live in concert with such a powerful landscape. I hope this exploration has ignited a spark of curiosity within you, an urge to see these wonders for yourself, to stand at the edge of a cliff and feel infinitesimally small, to feel the sun on your face in the middle of the night, or to drive through a mountain and emerge into a different world. This is a land that offers endless opportunities for adventure and for quiet reflection, a place that can challenge your perspectives and leave an indelible mark upon your soul. The sagas of old may have been written, but your own Norwegian story is waiting to begin. Thank you so much for joining me, Tomito, on this incredible voyage. The world is filled with wonders, and it is a privilege to share them with you. If you enjoyed this journey and wish to explore more of our planet's most fascinating destinations, I warmly invite you to subscribe to the channel. Your support allows us to continue bringing these stories to light. Until our next adventure, may you travel well, and may you always remain curious.